Hello and welcome to an important video for class 10 students. If you are a student in class 10 or a parent of a child in class 10, I have got an important information to you. We are going to have two board exams for class 10 students. The grades 10 and 12 are usually taken seriously by CBSE students because there's a board exam in the end of the year. Now imagine what if there are two exams. That would mean double the amount of seriousness and double the amount of exam preparation, but also double the amount of hassles that come with it. Where it all started was in 2020 when the National Education Policy (NEP) had given a recommendation to the CBSE board to conduct two board examinations, one the main exam and one more for an improvement. The aim is to eliminate the high-stakes aspect of the board exam preparation. If the student doesn't do well in the main exam, they can always do better in the improvement exam. A similar exam pattern was followed in 2021-22, where Term 1 was all objective type and Term 2 was a subjective type exam, and the final effective score was published by giving additional weightage to the subjective exam. But in this case, in this academic year, we are going to have two board examinations which are of same pattern. Based on the recommendation given by the National Education Policy, the CBSE has come up with a draft scheme for the year 2025-26, in which two exams will be conducted. In fact, the schedule for both examinations have been already proposed. Main exams are scheduled from 17th of February to 6th of March, and the result will be declared for the first exam on 20th of April. The second exam or the second phase is from May 5 to May 20. The result for the second exam will be declared on 30th of June. The entire window of the first phase is 18 days, the entire window of the second exam is 16 days, and there is a gap in between the two exams in which the students can decide to opt out if they want. We'll discuss some key aspects of this draft scheme. First one is that the sports students have to appear in one of the two board examinations. So the list of candidates will be prepared by the end of September. The change in subjects that you are applying for will not be considered for this first exam. However, for the second exam, you can opt out of certain subjects. Also, your preference for taking up the second exam should be given while applying for the first exam itself, which means you cannot decide after writing the first exam. However, if you had given the name, you can still opt out of the second exam. The results of the first exam will be made available in the DigiLocker. This can be used for taking admission to class 11. This will help if the student does not want to appear for the second exam. Remember, the passing certificate will be issued only after the second examination in case the student opts for the second exam. The marks secured in the first and the second exam will both be mentioned, and the better of the two marks will also be mentioned in the mark sheet. For more details, I'm attaching the draft scheme document issued by CBSE below in the description box. High chances that the proposal might get implemented this year itself unless the school authorities decide otherwise. All said and done, my opinion on this is that the intention of CBSE and NEP is good in giving a provision for students to better their marks. Class 10 students are fortunate enough to get that second chance to get very good results in their scorecard. If you are a parent or a student or a teacher watching this video, what do you think? Is it a welcome move or will it put more pressure on students? Let me know in the comment section below.